that Pokemon? My mouth looks like Homer Simpson's. I can evolve into 2 different Pokemon. My name is used as an insult. I am the color pink. The last move I learn is Heal Pulse. I am weak to Ghost-type moves. One of my abilities is Oblivious. I am known as the Dopey Pokemon. These are my stats. It's Slowpoke. Who's that Pokemon? My body changes colors when I evolve. I am a base Pokemon and can evolve twice. I only have one weakness. I can learn the move Cotton Spore. I was first introduced in the Johto region. I am known as the Wool Pokemon. These are my stats. It's Mareep. Who's that Pokemon? I can evolve into 2 different Pokemon. My move pool is very limited. One of my abilities is Overcoat. The only TM I can learn is Protect. I have a black swirl on the top of my head. I can change my appearance mid-game. What I evolve into is based on my gender. I am always wearing a cloak. These are my stats. It's Burmy. Who's that Pokemon? According to my Pokedex entry, I turn people's fear into nutrition. I do not have any legs. I evolve using a stone. I do not have any arms. I have pink-tipped hair. I got an evolution in a later generation. I am known as the Screech Pokemon. I have a pearl necklace. These are my stats. It's Misdreavus.
Miss?
Who's that Pokemon? I have 2 abilities unique to only me. I have a whopping 4 signature moves. My eyes are hexagons with no pupils. I have multiple different forms. I make an appearance in Pokemon Generations. I am known as the Order Pokemon. I am made up of cores and cells. I am 4 times weak to Ice-type moves. These are my stats. It's Zygarde. Who's that Pokemon? I have 3 different forms. I am weak to Grass-type moves. According to my Pokedex entry, I am very tasty. One of my abilities is Reckless. I have razor-sharp jaws. I am known as the Hostile Pokemon. The last move I learn is Head Smash. My forms are differentiated by different colored stripes. These are my stats. It's Basculin. Who's that Pokemon? My ears are very large. I am only 1 foot tall but can carry adult humans on my back. I have a single nail on my 4 feet. I am owned by Ash in the anime. I am the color blue. I have an orange patch on my nose and ears. One of my abilities is Pickup. I am known as the Long Nose Pokemon. These are my stats. It's Phanpy. Who's that Pokemon? My eyes are always closed. I am holding an item of some sort. This item is the only thing to change colors in my shiny form. I am a base Pokemon and do not evolve. Here's a snippet of my body. I was first introduced within the last 3 generations. I am known as the Drowsing Pokemon. These are my stats. It's Kamala. Who's that Pokemon? I have many blue dots on my face. My signature move does damage based on my health. I do not have a gender. I have an ability unique only to me. My body is made up of crystallized energy. I belong to a group of legendaries but debuted in a later generation. My 2 arms put together resemble a dragon's skull. These are my stats. It's Regidrago. Who's that Pokemon? I am weak to one of my own types. I am not a dragon or ghost type. My wild hole item is a shed shell. My hairdo is a mohawk. Here's a snippet of my eye. I am 4 times weak to fairy type moves. I have a loose skin which resembles clothes. I am known as the Hoodlum Pokemon. These are my stats. It's Scrafty. Who's that that Pokemon? I can store sunlight in my body. However, I am not a grass type. In fact, I am weak to grass type moves. I have red spiky crystals all over me. These spikes are blue in my shiny form. The last move I learned is Explosion. One of my abilities is Sandstream. I am known as the compressed Pokemon. These are my stats. It's Gigalith. Who's that Pokemon? My middle finger is a different color than my other fingers. My body is used for medicine. I have big orange cheeks. One of my abilities is Dry Skin. I am owned by Brock in the anime. Here's a snippet of my eye. The last move I learned is Belch. I am 4 times weak to Psychic type moves. These are my stats. It's Progunk. Who's that Pokemon? I am a quadrupedal Pokemon. I need to sleep long periods of time to restore energy. 2 of my legs have stripes and 2 of them don't. One of my abilities is Intimidate. I have X-ray vision and can see through walls. Here's a snippet of the end of my tail. I am known as the Gleam Eyes Pokemon. These are my stats. It's Luxray. Who's that Pokemon? According to the Pokedex, I am born inside of clouds. I am the color blue. My shiny is also blue, but with shiny eyes. I can learn the move Solar Beam. My only ability is Levitate. I am a base Pokemon and do not evolve. I do not have a gender. I am known as the Crystallizing Pokemon. These are my stats. It's Cryogonal. Who's that Pokemon? My eyebrows and eyelashes resemble a clock. According to the Pokedex, I have a special organ that tracks the Earth's rotation. I was first introduced in either the Johto or Hoenn region. My name is one word repeated twice. Here's a snippet of my eye. I'd like to stand on one single foot. The last move I learned is Dream Eater. These are my stats. It's Hoot Hoot. Who's that Pokemon? It looks like I'm wearing a pink jacket. It also looks like I have dangly earrings. In prior gens, Secret Power was my signature move. I have a Mega Evolution. Here's a snippet of my eye. I am only weak to fighting type moves. One of my abilities is Healer. I am owned by Nurse Joy in the anime. These are my stats. It's Audino. Who's that Pokemon? I am a bipedal Pokemon. I am known as the Cheering Pokemon. I can learn the move Nuzzle. I am a base Pokemon and do not evolve. Here's a snippet of my body. I have red ears. I have a counterpart Pokemon. I was first introduced in the Hoenn region. These are my stats. It's Plusle. Who's that Pokemon? I have spikes all over my body. According to the Pokedex, I can flip a 50-ton tank. I can learn the move Pin Missile. I can learn the move Belly Drum. One of my abilities is Bulletproof. I am 4 times weak to flying type moves. I am known as the Spiny Armor Pokemon. I am the evolution of a starter Pokemon. These are my stats. It's Chestnut.